All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David, that dog. Rough.
So
you like
stupid.
that one?
That's so stupid. Look at him.
Hey.
That dog.
Hey, thanks, man. I wanted to give a shout out to an unnamed actor. I'm going to let you guys guess. This actor, 82, is expecting a child with his girlfriend, who is...
29.
You've seen this.
We discussed it before you got
It's
here
his girlfriend, Brett.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Bullet.
Of course, I'm talking about the one, the only, Al Pacino.
I saw 83, I thought.
Well, per the U.S. Sun.
Look, 82 or
What was it,
83, not
okay?
a huge difference.
Yeah.
Still old. Still nuts.
Have you...
Still a bag of bones.
Did by any chance this circulate in a group text of yours, not affiliated with this company, and the young lady... His Instagram might have been found and discussed?
That's my question. How does Al Pacino just stumble upon a 29-year-old?
It's
Like,
a very good question.
I know it's Al Pacino, but like it just seems weird to me that like I just want to know how these transactions are made. Like he didn't. It's not like he got a DM from her on Instagram, or he did, and he was just like, "Oh."
You got to think. Well, never mind. It's probably not fair to speculate, but she probably saw this as a money play.
You don't think she loves Al Pacino?
Why? Because she got boned.
Oh, that's good.
Do you
You
think?
said play, not shot.
Do you
I'm
think he did the piece by inches speech right before?
I don't know what to say, really.
Man, if I'm getting boners at 82,
Yeah.
that's a good life.
Yeah,
That's a
The
good life.
technology's there, Dylan. You're getting them at
dude.
39
How do you know?
because you've been talking about it
Yeah,
nonstop.
you've talked about how Nutrafol like makes you horny as
It's
fuck. and
legitimately
stuff.
part of your personality.
Yeah, you're in the horny chair. Dylan, the H chair. Shivery.
The urge,
What?
the absolute urge to discuss season 3 if I think you should leave
Just don't.
is very real. I'm not going to
Don't.
do it. I want to do it. I'm
He
not
hasn't
doing
watched
it.
any.
I think we
I've
haven't
watched
given
2
people,
episodes,
we
David.
haven't given
Okay.
people opportunity to
I honestly
watch.
think it's. I can't believe that you guys are watching more than 2 episodes at a time.
I
Like,
had
it
time
seems
to kill.
reckless.
I did 2 and like plus maybe a couple
35
skits.
minutes?
Yeah, I mean, doing more than 2 episodes, like you guys are robbing yourself of a lot of future enjoyment.
No.
Yeah.
This is the kind of show you can just watch over and over.
Nah,
It
I'm not
is.
built like that.
Randy knows. He's a real
Yeah,
one.
Randy's going to be spending a lot of time on the couch.
How long? Okay, so we had Succession. We'll talk about Succession at length in a little bit. How long after Succession are you allowed to put spoilers on the TL?
Oh, this is controversial.
Okay, here's the thing.
I ask because there's a second part to this question.
When it's a show that everyone is talking about, and there's been a series finale that you got to think people watch, on time. Plus, if you hop on Twitter right after that show drops, you have to expect
Yeah.
you're going to see some shit.
Okay, so like Lasso wrapped up last night. And like I'm trying to avoid, I'm not like super into the spoilers for this, but like I'm trying to avoid spoilers in a way. I feel like a Tuesday finale is much different than a Sunday finale. Sunday finale, it's like you have no excuse not to watch. Tuesday though, Tuesday gets out of hand sometimes.
So, crap. I don't want to spoil Lasso for you, but I did see that he goes to eat dinner with his family inside of a diner and gets assassinated by some guy sitting at the bar. And the
Fuck.
screen goes black. So
Really?
I did spoil it for you, yes. But it's kind of open ended.
die?
Like, does he die or not? Like, we don't know.
I don't
Does
know.
the guy walking toward him kill him?
I didn't interpret it as anyone getting assassinated.
I have
Really?
yet to see any cowboy stuff in this Lasso show.
You got to think it's coming at some point.
Gross.
I've been calling the Ted Lasso finale the Ted Lasso finally because finally this shit's fucking over.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched it.
You should.
People really like it. I'm not going to shit on
It's
it.
should.
it's a feel good show.
I will. I'm going to give it a chance.
If it's like your number one show, like you might need to watch some other TV.
Make sure you
But
catch
like
that bottle.
it's a
that,
feel good watch.
that bottle episode's absolute heat. Make
Shut
sure-
up, dude.
Is that the fly?
You're such a
episode?
little bitch about your bottle episodes.
I am.
Can't handle a bottle
I am.
episode.
You don't like it when they deviate from the.
No.
Formula.
I've always
I
said,
do
man,
not.
there might be a little dust on the bottle. Don't let it fool you about what's inside.
Typically,
As
aged
he-
alcohol is better.
As he polishes off his bing bong.
I'm on my bong grind in a hard way lately. I've replaced our Nespresso.
I'm on my bong grind in a hard way lately. Is the sentence
We've
you just
replaced
said
our
out loud.
Nespresso with a coffee pot. We're taking it back. No more coffee of the future. We're only doing
Drip.
historic coffee now.
You
We're
know
on that drip.
You know what you should do? If you want the exact same cup of coffee that's just harder to make, but more like, snooty, what you could do is do pour over coffee.
Why would I do that? I literally
Because
just told
it's
you that I
more
bought a
difficult.
coffee machine.
It's more difficult to make. It takes longer. You make less at a time,
Does taste better.
but no, it doesn't.
It does.
It's the same thing as drip.
No, it's not.
It's the exact same process.
No, it's not.
Use your brain.
It's not. I am using my brain.
What are you talking about?
This
You're
guy's
always
trying to.
saying
Oh,
stuff.
dude. Oh, man. Another
making fun
episode of
of poor-
Circling Back where fucking Dylan mansplains coffee to me.
I'm making fun of pour over coffee because it's going backwards in technology just to make the same cup that drip will. It's much easier and it makes a bigger batch.
No, you have a machine. That's like. No.
Are you saying that
No.
the processes are identical?
I'm saying that one of them you're filtering hot water through coffee grounds, and the other one you're filtering hot water through coffee grounds. It's the exact same process. Yes.
Wow, interesting.
One of them is just you're doing it manually,
I don't.
analog versus digital.
I don't like that you're saying that poor people are over. Like it's kind of disrespectful of you.
yeah,
I'm sorry to poor people.
like they weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah. What's your problem? They don't. They might not have some of the same opportunities you were afforded in life, man.
They weren't important. Is that what you're saying?
I'm trying to place a reference and I can't. But there's something there.
Hey.
It's a visual
There's
pod. You should
something
watch
there.
it on YouTube. You could really see how the tension in here is super thick.
See something too.
I don't get it. Did you do something to your car? There's something different about your car. I saw some stickers on the driver's side windows. I saw a cigar sticker there.
See, this is okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do it, or we're not gonna do it. If we're gonna talk the show, then let's talk the show.
Are you guys
Let's lean
ready?
into it.
Are you guys ready for Will's 5-star review of the week?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? I got a couple. I'm gonna do one because I want to give shouts to a new backer out there. Okay. His name is CNAST27. 5 stars. I'm all in. I wrote the title because of I wrote the title of the review because I can hear Will reading it with such pizzazz. I listened to RBP for 5 years. I love the culture surrounding the old Grand X crew. So you guys were my RBP hall pass, and I'm hooked.
Ooh, we stole him from RBP.
I enjoy every
Wow,
episode. I'm now
sorry.
picking up on some of the inside jokes. I can't wait for what the future holds.
What a fun time for this fella.
Mhm.
You know?
He's about to be feasting.
Do we steal your podcast with
Oh,
Do we take your feed?
oh, hey, Was. You might want to come get see Nasty
Was.
27.
Was.
See, Nancy didn't have time to listen to both episodes.
Oh.
Ross, of
Both
course,
shows.
a new father. So
Shout out to his
let us be the
child.
first.
Yeah, please support Ross as well as he has a child.
What a fun time. He's just picking up on all the jokes, the dumb shit we had to say.
Yeah,
and it's
dude.
now finally registering.
He's going through the loading phase. It's fun to see a review of someone mid-load.
This dude's mid-load right now.
Yeah, dude. He's mid-Lothian.
Don't reference
Shout out,
Midlothian.
shout out Flounder.
Dude, we got another one from our boy Connor. Says, Country Boy Will is out, Jam Band Will is in. There's a really good reference here. Let's see if you pick up on it,
Wow,
okay?
Conheads, stand up.
Perhaps two of the longest standing habits of my life are listening to Circling Back every week and listening to every live Goose show. The fact that these worlds have recently collided is very chill. Shout out, Will, catch me off them early birds at the next Goose show, player.
We call that added value in the media business.
Early birds. We did not pay him to leave that review.
Yeah,
It's a good review, though.
that's very cool.
Well, if you're so intrigued, go check out Patreon, patreon.com/Circling Back Podcast. Yesterday we did I Think You Should Know It. Do You Know It? Shout out to the Dick You Know It Alls. It's a game show podcast hosted by Randy Trimbacki. And yesterday we had a little theme action for the boys and for the girls and for everyone else out there as well. Also, go to youtube.com/Circling Back. Subscribe on there. You watch our episodes on there. Do whatever you need to do on there. Or you can just go leave a 5-star review. And it might be of the week. But
Wow.
without further ado, it's time to do a special edition of recapping this weekend in fun presented by Academy. For getting in the zone or for just out for the day, R.O.W is a collection of on-trend closet staples made for whatever you're up to. It won't weigh you down with loud neons, oversized logos, or impractical fabrics. R.O.W includes a classic color palette, an inclusive tailored fit that'll always be on trend and versatile enough for errands, dinner, and a low-key evening. Just yesterday, I was going through some stuff. I have a chair Everyone has a chair in their bedroom where they throw all their clothing, right?
Oh yeah, the clothes chair.
I took out a pair of pants, and a bunch of clothing went flying from the clothing chair. Just went flying onto the ground.
Right.
All of it dope colors. Had a gray shirt. Had some tan shorts.
They live in the neutrals, man. I love it.
I love it. All of it was R.O.W. right away, my friends.
I have a little anecdote to share as well.
Share it.
This morning, I grabbed workout attire for this afternoon, and when I leave work, I'm going to work out.
You bring attire to your workouts.
And I had just
Flips it.
done laundry, meaning I had all options available to me, which is my favorite time of the week.
Nothing
All
better.
clothing options available.
Nothing fucking better.
I reached for R.O.W. first. Yes, I did. That's what I packed. It's in my gym bag.
Catch us front row for
It's in my
R.O.W.
gym bag right now, Will.
They got it all. Joggers, polos, pants, shorts, t-shirts, long sleeves. They got them all. It's crazy out here. Sweat wicking fabrics, hidden pockets, a tailored fit. We looked hot in it during our live stream. They even got that tonal palette. You know we're tonal boys. They call us the Tone Rangers. We get so tonal. Don't let us get in our tone.
You've got to move on.
It's not in the copy.
Tone.
That was ridiculous.
No, you don't get it, Tone.
Okay, they're gonna like this read, I think.
Catch us listening to Tony Tonal.
Mhm.
It's a topical one.
Tone, 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 tone.
You doing bone thugs on me
Doing
right
bone.
now?
Tone thugs.
Dude, tone
They
thugs in
call us the
harmony.
Tone Thugs in Harmony. Father's Day is coming up. Summer's here. It's time to barbecue in style. Just go make it happen. You need a new uniform, and it needs to be by R.O.W. Sold exclusively at Academy Sports and Outdoors. So if you're looking for reliable staples at an accessible price point, shop R.O.W. Sold exclusively at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Visit academy.com/R.O.W. or a location near you to shop today. We're going to do today's recapping this weekend in fun. Given that it's Wednesday, we're going to do it in a different style. You guys familiar with patreon.com/circlingbackpodcasts viral show called Exactly 5 Minutes? Well, that's what we're doing today.
So, are you saying be tactical?
You're going to have to be tactical as hell, dog.
Okay.
Randy's putting the timer up on the screen. When I say go, we will start our recapping our weekends in fun. Don't diddle daddle. Are we ready? Apparently not.
Who's leading off?
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Dylan,
It's Wednesday already. I'm trying to think what I did over the weekend. It's been a minute.
figure it out. Randy, go.
All right. You want me to go?
I'll be quick because I did very little. I took park swimming, which was actually I took my swimming twice. That was excellent. I had a great time. I grilled out a little bit.
You posted a shirtless Grom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you went
did.
shirtless. You went tarp off for the boys.
I went trap on them.
What does that mean? Oh, was it trap day?
Yeah, it was trap day. I did get
What does that mean?
first time. People
thirst trap.
People
thirst
accuse
trap.
me of thirst trapping.
Oh,
it wasn't
sorry.
what I was
Okay.
trying to
Okay,
do,
sorry. I thought there was a new term out there that you were going to run into the ground.
Was,
Go check it out at D Shivery on the Grom. What are you doing? Okay. Other than that,
Check it out where?
at D Shivery on the. Thank you. There it is. Spent some time with some family. My sister and brother-in-law were in town, and my little nieces, who are excellent, so cute. And that's pretty much it, man. My friends were out of town for a lot of the weekend, so I didn't have a whole lot of friend time, but hopefully I'll make up for that soon.
Might want to go find some.
That's great, man. That's really nice of you to say.
What'd that boy get into?
We went up to Duncanville, Texas, Friday morning. Friday night. Mommy and daddy. I'm daddy, and mommy's my wife. We went to dinner in East Dallas. I want to give a shout out to Mot Hai Ba. It is a Vietnamese fusion restaurant in East Dallas, Lakewood area. Nice little place, very phenomenal. And I read something that's interesting, fun Vietnamese food in Cool Digs, which is right because it is a cool spot with a cool bar. Highly recommend. Saturday, however, I finally got back on the golf course. Played Tierra Verde, as some might call it, out Arlington Way, just south of the ballpark. Good time. Greens weren't great.
What that score do?
91.
Okay.
91.
Okay.
The triple on the par 5 second hole just never really recovered. Wasn't happy.
I love an early triple
Yo,
to set the
snowman.
tone.
You
for
got to
the
get it
day.
out of the way.
You don't though.
Or you just don't.
Ideally, you never have a
Cardinal.
triple.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
I'm
my
different.
handicap will let me card a triple.
rest of the weekend, family stuff. the grandparents, the in-laws did some swimming in the pool. My parents, my dad's pool still chugging along. That thing has given him so much hell throughout the years. Just total beating. But he's maintained it, so shout out to him. Then Saturday night or Sunday night, I guess it was, he's like, hey, you want to watch this movie? It's a Mark Wahlberg movie. I was like, okay.
Fuck yeah.
You ever watch Shooter?
Yeah.
Of course.
So
First
I was
time?
not familiar with Shooter.
Oh,
And I'll be brief. Phenomenal.
it's a fun movie.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
The Marine sniper, Patsy, for an assassination. Wow. Weird. Almost like I've heard that before. But good movie. Mark Wahlberg, I was surprised. So shout out to him.
What are you surprised about? If he was on that plane,
You're right. It wouldn't have gone down that way.
You're damn right.
Bad choice of words from Mark, not me. I'm just saying what he said.
I want to know what way he thinks it would have gone down.
Of course, the thing here is that the plane did tragically go down, and he is, of course, saying that he could have stopped it had he been on the plane.
More than one plane day.
Mark Wahlberg's like 5'7", if that.
He's in good shape.
Nothing wrong with the short
He whips
king.
my ass most likely, but I just don't
Like
know if he's-
Zuckerberg beats Dylan's ass.
That
Yeah,
ain't
you might
happening.
want to
Fucking
walk
beats
that
the
one
shit
back.
out of
That
you,
ain't
bitch.
happening.
He did the Murph.
I don't give a shit about the Murph.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry to the family of the deceased seal that it's named after. Go ahead, Dylan.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Did not know.
Michael
that.
Murphy, but
I don't give. Let me rephrase. I don't give a shit about Zuck doing the Murph.
okay.
Fucking squid.
Disrespectful.
Well, you got 43 seconds to top that.
Friday, went out Dave Roughway. Went to Dallas, Texas. Went to Dos Equis Pavilion. Grabbed some kolaches from Check Stop on the way. Goated.
2 X's.
I love West Comma. I feel like I'm home when I'm there. And so, hit that Dead show. What a playlist. What a second set. You got to love to see it. What did you think of the second set? I mean, going playing in the band, Uncle John's band. We got all on the Watchtower. Like, we were feasting out there.
Yeah, I wanted him
Shout out
to
to
play.
Blake
I
and his
wanted him to
homies.
play that one joint that I love so much.
Yeah, that's
but
facts.
They just skipped it. And was like, all right, whatever. dude,
Yeah, that's
it's fine.
facts, dog.
Did they
But-
do Devil Goes Down to Georgia?
You know, Bob was up there just absolutely shredding, though,
That's facts.
as he does.
That's facts.
Well, I got to tell you, that was a great weekend.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I finished off my weekend by watching season 4, episode 10 of Succession, series finale. What a time to be alive.
Nothing happened. I didn't like it.
Shut up, Brett.
Just
yeah,
kidding.
we didn't get Brett's take on the finale.
It would have been fun to dunk on him. Yeah.
Brett just walks in. Yeah, dude, typical Succession episode. Nothing happened.
Was that the penultimate? He thought nothing happened?
Yeah. And famously, penultimate episodes have nothing happen in them ever. Traditionally, the most boring episodes ever. No moving parts.
Well,
What, Dave?
Skip ahead if you haven't watched it.
nothing
guys.
really crazy.
Oh yeah, go to the description notes and make sure you skip ahead if you haven't watched. If you haven't watched, you're an idiot.
Oh, to answer your
Spoilers
original
inbound.
question about spoilers, if I think Twitter, it's free. Just if you have to watch it delayed, you just know you can't get on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Use
the
your
people
head.
that put it
That's
on mid-episode are trash.
I don't understand people who live tweet a show like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
really
The
it
age of-
bothers me that they're taking away from their enjoyment of the show to.
Yeah.
The
Are
age
you
of
hitting
live
pause?
tweeting during shows in the streaming era, like you can't just live tweet dramas like this.
No. That's
I also think that you know what you're doing. If you go out there and you put a spoiler on the TL, you know what you're doing. Like, I think you need to at least let it breathe for an hour, maybe the entire evening. I'm not saying you have to, but you should. If you have a following.
Yeah.
There's some people out there putting on their Instagram story and shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
How'd you guys feel about it?
Felt good. Felt real good.
I loved it.
I think if you go back and check the receipts, I think a lot of my theories panned out for this season, which makes me happy as that never happens to me. I'm never right.
Right as the episode ended, I thought, okay, I really liked that. Nothing. There were no wild twists. I don't think.
I think
Nothing like wild.
the wildest twist would be Shiv pulling out the you killed someone
Right.
card.
So my immediate reaction was like, I feel like it was missing something big, but then I got to thinking more about it. And I was like, actually, that was perfect how it all played out. And I appreciated it more like a couple hours after the episode ended.
I don't think it'll
was
go
thinking
down as
about
like the greatest finale of all time or anything. I don't like, but I think that it wrapped up in a way that satisfied me enough to the point where I'm like, okay, great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah, I thought it was a good finale. Wasn't the best finale I've ever seen, but in an age of shows botching entire last seasons and finales, did quite well for itself. And while I am bummed that I don't have this on Sunday night to watch anymore, kind of nice knowing that there's not going to be a bad season. There's not going to be like, okay, they should have ended this moment, because 4 seasons is perfect.
No, not perfect.
I feel like they did so much, and they did, all that stuff. Like the final season was like what, a 2-week period or something. Like,
I think the whole series happened over just a matter of a few months, like in TV time.
I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. No, I liked the HBO series that go 6 seasons with a split at the end. I think they have a good formula there. But if we got more than this season, it would have sucked because we would have had the writer's strike to deal with. We would have had a bunch of shit we didn't want to deal with.
that's
Yeah.
very good point.
And plus, it leaves you wanting more, which is probably good for its legacy. You don't want to be a Walking Dead.
I'm glad that they didn't do. Yeah, sorry, Randy. You're gonna catch strays, man. Sorry, KJ.
Yeah, stop watching, man. It's your fault. It's your fault.
A lot of people were really in on the Greg is going to somehow swoop into this. And I'm so glad they didn't do that, because it would have made no sense whatsoever. It would have absolutely tanked the stock price.
I mean, no offense to anyone who actually had that theory, but like, you're kind of a dumbass. There's no way that if this series ended with Greg being the CEO, I think it would have kind of cheapened everything that happened up to that point.
Am I the only dumbass who didn't realize that Greg was just straight up Tom's assistant this whole time? I thought he had a bigger role in the company than that. I know he didn't have like a C-suite role, but I thought he was somewhere between assistant and Tom.
Assistants don't fire people.
Right.
So like, it doesn't
what I
really
mean?
make sense to me. Yeah.
So when they talk about him as Tom's assistant, I was like, oh, he's a much lower level than I realized this whole time.
Something I've learned throughout
his
the years is that a lot of times assistants, executive assistants, they do a lot more. They do a lot of shit that's outside the scope of their job description.
Yeah,
Some might say.
fair to say.
But they don't lay off 40 people at once like
Right.
he did,
That's
that's an aggressive move.
Dude, if
I got let go by an assistant, I'd tell the assistant while they were letting me go, like, no. You're not firing me. I need someone official to do this.
Yeah.
No offense to all the assistants out there, but I don't think the assistants want to be firing people. That's not what you signed up for.
I feel like I floated this theory yesterday, and no one gave me anything, so I probably shouldn't bring it up on the show, but I felt like they shot Tom at angles toward the end of the season that made him appear bigger and broader. I know he's already a tall guy, but I just felt like he looked larger in the last few episodes.
Yeah,
Could be nothing to that.
I didn't notice that,
But
might be something to it.
I love that it's Tom. I think it makes sense. I think not having any of the kids get it there's something satisfying about that, but there's also something that's a bummer that Kendall didn't get it.
And the power dynamic in the relationship with he and Shiv really shifted, and that was great to see.
It's interesting.
And as they're driving off, final scene, and he puts his hand out for her, that was his like, all right, you got to kiss the ring. It was like his moment of like, look, we both know what happened just now, and I need a little bit more respect in this relationship.
He's the captain.
relationship's done. It's sad, like, to think about the long term, like what that's going to look like. Now she's married to the CEO. That's kind of like the path, her mom. She doesn't want to turn into her mom because her mom is a terrible mother. They're going to have a kid. It's sad all around, man. I think the only person that really could be in a good place, it seems like Roman was the only one who might be kind of happy, just going back to his old drinking and whoring days.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about how this was all going to play out anymore.
They don't need to worry about literally anything. Like, didn't they each get $4 bill from this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rome's
so-
rocking $13 Walmart tees. I don't know if you saw that.
Boys,
That's a boys tee?
yeah. That shows you how much of a tiny man he is.
He's a tiny man.
I thought the scene in the side office during the vote when they stepped out, when Shiv ran out, that was like the scene, I thought, because it all kind of just hit the fan at that point. And then as Shiv leaves the room to go put her vote in, and it's just Roman and Kendall, and Roman has the dude. We're bullshit. Like, we're not cut out for this. This is better in other hands. You know it. I know it. Everyone around here knows it.
Yeah, but
We're bullshit.
My retort to that, if I were Kendall, would be, yeah, like, but it's kind of like being president. You just got to choose a bunch of smart ass people to surround you and run the show, while you just act as a figurehead that makes everyone feel fuzzy.
But also, aside from like not being able to run a business, make important decisions, Kendall is a fucking disaster of a human being.
Dude,
That
he
was
only
also
killed a
part of
guy.
what-
Like, what's the big
That
deal?
was also part of what Roman was
He was
saying.
a waiter. Like, big deal.
That was a good moment. They finally someone like admitted that they're not cut out for this.
Shiv did what Tom did, or Tom said. She kept the information and she took it out and beat Kendall in the face with it.
What information? That he killed a guy?
He didn't really kill a guy though.
He maybe manslaughtered a guy.
He was just
How did
there
that go
when-
down again? I'm trying to remember.
The kid was driving, right? They pulled off into the river. Kendall didn't kill the kid. I mean, he was there and didn't report it.
Or was Kendall driving? We should probably know this. Probably a big deal.
Eh. He fucking killed a guy. Whatever. I'll kill you, bitch.
I don't think you will.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
Both
either.
men were on drugs.
Yeah.
And Andrew was the one who grabbed the wheel and drove them off the bridge, despite Kendall being in the driver's seat.
Okay.
See, how do you tell him that though?
See, it's not cut and dry. It's not like you have to have some kind of intent.
Yeah, I don't think he killed the kid.
No.
He could have
was-
stopped
look,
it.
Yeah. Very,
Probs.
very good point. Someone in the office might have been anticipating a really, really bad ending for Kendall as he sat on the bench looking at the water.
Okay.
Is that person, if they're on the show right now, if they'd like to?
So, in that same discussion between the three kids, when Shiv was like, "I'm gonna vote against you," and he was like begging her basically, "I need this." He says, "I'm gonna die without this.
He was a cog built for one machine.
I'm gonna die without this. I might die." Whatever he said. Yes, in the final scene when he's walking off and sitting next to the East River, wherever they were in New York, and the music, like the last 5 seconds were silent. The music stops. Part of me was wondering if he's going to pull out a weapon and off himself.
Dude, he's not gonna. They're not gonna end a series with someone blowing their brains out.
That would have been
It's
so
too, it's too
jarring.
much.
Crazier things have happened
No,
in
I
TV.
know, I know, but it's just so aggressive.
I was like, oh shit,
Dude,
and then
think
it
of
went
the-
black, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Think of, like there would be people that are so into the show that they would like follow in Kendall's footsteps, and then HBO or I guess Max, whatever, would have to like figure out the PR there.
I'm not the only one who had that thought. I promise you. He's
the only one I've
he's
seen.
so unstable.
I feel like more likely that he would have just jumped into the water. There's been a lot of water.
Yeah, what if
around
he just
Kendall
what if
this
he did a
season.
pencil?
He just hits like a
Flying squirrel.
Yeah.
straight up fly. Yeah.
What if he does a method grab and just hits the fucking water?
The only thing that could bring him back is if he just nailed a gainer.
That'd be
right
so
there.
sick.
Gainers always scared me as a kid.
Yeah, don't do a gainer. They're dangerous.
Don't do a gainer. Yeah, I see people doing them at like above the age of 30, and it's just dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Where does Succession rank for you guys all time in terms of shows for you?
It's definitely top 5. It's probably somewhere around 2 to 3, I think.
I think it's in the 5 to 10 range for me.
I think I'm in the same boat as you, Dave. I think it's definitely a top show of all time for me, but I think if I really sat down and gauged my enjoyment of shows, I think it would be closer to 5 than it is to 10, but I don't know if it's cracking top 5.
It's one of the only shows I've ever finished and thought to myself immediately, I'm definitely going to rewatch this at some point.
It'll be very rewatchable.
I think so too.
I think
I
I'm going
think
to try
I'll
to
pick-
wait as long as I can to rewatch it.
I think
though.
I'll pick up on things I missed the first time around because, like we discussed, the dialogue is very confusing at times.
You're also not that bright, so like you probably missed a lot the first time
I'm
around
also
too.
very stupid. That's
What's
true.
going to happen to Hugo?
Hugo, I think
He's
I don't
getting
know.
smoked, isn't he?
Hugo's fucked.
He got rid of Carolina, right?
Yeah, he's probably saying Dame Mas Carolina
Tom?
right now.
No. Hugo. Because he put the word in with Kendall before the vote went down. He goes, hey, I think you should get rid of Carolina. And then as they're walking up, I guess it's Kendall or somebody says, hey, where's Carolina? And
It was Tom.
And Hugo was like, I don't know.
Yeah, Tom, when Hugo went to congratulate him on his new position, just kind of looked at him and said, "Where's Carolina?"
Yeah, I think Hugo got rid of her.
No, I think he's looking for Carolina because Carolina I guess they have similar roles. So he's getting rid of Hugo. Hugo is Kendall's guy.
No, I think Hugo orchestrated a plan to get rid of Carolina before the vote went down or something like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
he would be the only option left.
Well, she's coming back.
I don't give a fuck about Carolina.
Okay.
Hey, Carolina,
Bye-bye.
bye or welcome back. I don't really care.
What was the significance of Roman letting Kendall like smush his cut?
I don't know if
Into
there's
his
a
shoulder.
solid answer to that. I think there's different takes here. I think there's a take that he was rubbing his wound into the shoulder to open it up. I think there were takes out there that Kendall was burying his head into his shoulder and opening it up himself. Like, I don't really know. It was
I
a
couldn't
little
make
masochistic and weird.
Yeah, I couldn't make sense.
Kind of
of that.
hot. I thought they were going to start kissing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just
It
talking.
was weird. Roman has just been a wreck.
Yeah. Like, like anyone that thought he was taking over has scaled back that take. Probably did it around the penultimate episode where he shit the bed, figuratively.
Yeah.
Are you guys satisfied with the season overall?
I thought it was the
Yeah.
best of the best season.
Yeah,
I thought it was excellent.
very good. Very, very good.
I'm not ready to give it that,
Really?
but I also don't have a season picked out as my favorite.
I thought it was heater after heater.
I think season 2 was technically my favorite if I actually looked at all the episodes. Is that the one that ended on the one that ended on the boat?
Okay. I thought 2 episodes this season were some of the best episodes I had ever seen.
Who's going to win the award? Who's going to get like who's definitely winning an award this season?
Roman is going to win an award, and possibly Kendall as well.
I think Kendall deserves more than Roman. I think both deserve some notoriety here, though.
I think Kendall gets overlooked because he's been consistently good.
Yeah.
Throughout the the entire series, where not that Roman was bad, but like he was kind of like really didn't have any depth to him until his dad died. And then it was like, oh, fuck, he's got some range. Good job.
Roman's war this season was a big improvement on previous.
Wins above replacement.
The Logan death episode and the funeral episode are the 2 episodes I mentioned I just mentioned that some of the best I'd ever seen. Some of the best acted episodes I'd ever seen in television. I thought they were like,
I agree with the acting
masterclass.
portion. I just simply didn't enjoy I think the funeral stuff was it was so dark that I think
It
I
was
just had
awesome.
trouble actually enjoying it, if
I
that
thought it
makes
was
sense.
awesome.
Did you think that there was anything to, or that it would maybe change how Tom viewed Mattson in his offer after he told him like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna bone your wife or your," because that was a really, really awkward thing.
So-
Mattson's such scum.
I have to admit I read this theory, so it's not mine, but that was a test for Tom. Like, can you take this bullshit from me? Because I expect you to take a lot of bullshit from people if you're going to be my CEO.
You ready to get cucked?
Yeah, like if you can handle this and take that in stride, then you can probably take a lot more.
That's a good theory.
I'll take that. Good theory that you stole.
I also think that he definitely wants to, though.
For sure.
I don't know.
For sure. Mattson's got the horny pregnant gene, for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he might wait, but that's going to be awkward at like company Christmas parties and stuff.
Just knowing that they're asking about brothers.
Well, yeah, and like, hey, remember that time I like
Well, Tom's cheated
led
before.
you? No, I know.
Well, depending on how you look at it. I don't know if he actually cheated because it was a closed circuit.
Oh, I mean, more so like, hey, CEO, remember that time I led your wife to believe that she was going to be the CEO,
Yeah.
and then at the last minute I picked you, and now you're just sitting here at the Christmas party. Just a weird dynamic.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Where do you think they do their Christmas?
Dude, I
party?
think they both want to be a part of the C-suite.
That's good.
Get it?
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Good cum joke. I have no more. I'm happy with the season. I think awards are deserved all around. And yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Man, my Sundays are really going to be looking for more.
Mm-hmm.
But what if I could tell everyone at home that they could get their own Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say
We're
tell
talking
me.
lawn care.
I'd say tell
baby.
me more.
Sally asked me the other day, She's like, what do you think of turf? And I was like, hate it. Can't imagine not just getting out there on the lawn, just spraying it down with that Sunday.
Yeah.
Weather starts to warm up. You get out in your yard. You're digging in the garden. Randy's going through a plant phase. He gets it. It's one of the best parts of spring, and Sunday Lawn Care makes it easier than ever to enjoy. So if you're like us and you love spring, you love summer, but you may not love figuring out how to take care of your yard, don't just stand there in the store wondering where to start. Start with Sunday Lawn Care, baby. Sunday's everything you need to get the lawn that you've dreamed of in this spring. Go to getsunday.com/steam and enter your address. You get a customized plan created just for your lawn. No trips to the store or hauling heavy bags since they ship straight to your home. You just need a hose to apply Sunday, and you can fertilize your whole lawn in less time than it takes to watch an episode of your favorite TV show, maybe in succession.
Mm.
And they use only the ingredients you can feel good about. No harsh chemicals, no long waiting periods, or trying to keep your kids or pets off the lawn. We famously have both kids and pets, not to brag. You simply apply, let it dry, then you're back enjoying your yard doing what you like. Sunday's easy and affordable. Some lawn care services are more than $1,500 a year, but Sunday's full season plan, it starts at just $109. Think about that, $109 for a beautiful lawn? Sign me up. And for a limited time, Sunday's offering our listeners 50% off your first box. So you can get started today for as little as $55 when you go to getsunday.com/steam at checkout. That's 50% off your first box at getsunday.com/steam. Let's go to Sweden. Matt's in Swedish? What's he?
Yeah.
Well, there's Russian spy whales,
Let's fucking go.
and they've made it to Sweden.
I love this shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. An alleged former spy,
I'm from Sweden.
spy whale, has been spotted at the coast of Sweden.
I don't like that they're weaponizing belugas.
Dude,
It's the cutest whale, dog.
it's named Vladimir. It was first spotted off Norway's coast in 2019.
And now what?
It's a combination of the Norwegian word for whale, which is hval, and the Russian president, Vladimir Putin. You familiar with him, David?
Yeah.
There's some people out there that say you look like him. Have you heard that theory?
That's why I have to keep the stash so I don't get mistaken.
I've even heard of there's like a famous person that actually had this theory one time.
Did I look like Vladimir Putin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She was very famous.
They
That's
put
right.
GoPro cameras on these fuckers?
Yeah. How do you outfit a spy whale?
How do you tell a whale where to swim to collect this information?
You have faith in the whale.
I don't have faith in a beluga whale.
Well, you know they're like migratory patterns, and you're like, okay, well, we can probably figure out like what area this thing's gonna be in. There's people who study this shit.
It seems like an inexact science to me. Like what? Okay, like what are they looking for? Tanks or not tanks? Sorry, subs. Like we're constantly looking for subs on YouTube.com/circling back. Go make that happen.
Dude,
But if you're looking for subs, like it's not like they're gonna be able to like lock in on a submarine and like watch it. I guess if you can move the camera yourself.
you see the top comment on here? Licensed to krill?
Dude, that's good. That's
That's real
good.
good.
Should we do some headlines right now?
That's solid. I don't know if we can top that, man.
Yeah, it's true.
I read something that gave me some pause. It was that like when they found this thing, they looked at like the camera and the attachment, and it said like in Russian property and of St. Petersburg or
Yeah.
made in St. Petersburg. It's like
Why would you put that on?
Yeah,
there?
like
That's bad spying, right?
I feel
there.
like you shouldn't have had that on there. I mean, they probably know who's up to this.
Or maybe it's Ukraine trying to throw them off the scent a little
Oh,
bit.
false flag,
There you
false
go.
beluga flag.
Like, oh, look, it says St. Petersburg right there. It's not us, dog.
Wow.
Hand up.
I like that.
So you're just accusing the people of Ukraine.
Operation Beluga.
I'm just throwing a theory out there that
Can you go on record of whether or not you support Ukraine?
I support Ukraine.
Okay. Okay.
I don't support Russia right now. Tell you that. They're so sketch, man.
Dude, I've
Why'd
been
you sound
saying
like-
that, dude. They've
why-
been mega sus lately.
Why'd you
so-
turn into NoHo Hank when you said that?
They're so sketch, dog.
so sketch.
They're so sketch.
I'll tell you that.
Dude, they've been so sus. It's so weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, dude, they've been moving like snakes
Uh,
lately.
Now that you
trying
mention
to-
it, Chechnya is also mega sus.
They.
Dude, I've been calling them Sketchnia lately because they've been fucking
I
sketching
don't
me
want
out.
that smoke. That is some
That's
smoke.
what I'm
I
saying.
don't-
The Chechen
I don't
smoke?
want- Yeah, I feel like they downplayed in Barry.
Should we
The,
should we
uh,
edit what I just said?
I don't know. It's up to you, man. There's been a few things. By the way, I've got like 3 left in Barry, and I'm trying to figure out a way to craft a NoHo Hank Halloween costume.
You have to shave the
You're
head.
gonna have
Dude.
to get the razor out there.
Yeah.
I'll buzz your entire body.
Alyssa said that eyebrows may not grow back or something.
Yes, they do.
They'll grow back.
They'll grow back.
With
I-
Nutrafol.
I think it's gonna be a slow process.
Yeah, we have enough sponsors that aid in this. They'll definitely grow back.
You can do the microblading thing, whatever they do, and get.
She just doesn't want to see you for like a month just hairless, which I
Hey.
understand.
Hello, Alyssa.
It'd be like sleeping next to a big baby.
Like a big beluga whale.
Yeah.
Beluga whales are kind of.
You could
Are
They're
beluga
smooth like
whales the
that.
NoHo Hanks of the ocean?
you could double as a beluga whale for if you have 2 different parties you got to go to on Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Let's just hypothetically say that the beluga whale can talk like NoHo Hank, and it gets caught by the Swedish people for spying. What would it say in response to getting caught as a spy?
He's asking you to do some beluga comedy, and no pressure, but you need to execute.
I don't think I know what a beluga whale sounds like.
What would they?
Does-
It talks like NoHo Hank.
I pictured them very dolphin-esque. They got some.
hey.
That's my dolphin. I
If
did
you
it off
take
mic.
away their big foreheads, they have a face like a dolphin. Look at this picture. Just a dolphin with a mega forehead.
Yeah, a dump truck ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Whales have dump trucks?
They're cute, man.
They're not that cute.
Ah,
They're
okay.
not that cute.
They're the most cuddly of all the
Hey,
whales.
so
yeah,
ever,
but whales aren't that cuddly. They're huge.
Fair.
ever since we did the orca segment, my IG Discover is nothing. Every other video is just dudes fishing and then like orcas just fucking with them.
Are you sure that's not just because you're friends with Flounder?
It might
And
be.
He's been in southern Florida.
Just don't know if their migratory patterns bring them there, but maybe.
Do you ever wonder if Flounder is a Russian spy?
Clay would be the worst spy.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man. That dude can infiltrate any friend group he wants.
It's
with
true.
His, with
It's
his
true.
riz.
I would like to see him get on the inside,
Yeah.
which he famously can do.
I think that like it's a matter of record that we have weaponized dolphins. Like that's a thing. Like dolphins.
Yeah, didn't we put like lasers on him or some shit?
And we also gave him Tommy guns.
Also feel like that the GoPro camera, like there's something they're using that's not a GoPro. I feel like the tech
Yeah.
is there to
I was
like,
going to say that also.
You know what
I'm
There's got to
saying?
be something better. This is someone playing a prank, I think.
Yeah, I don't think this thing's actually a spy.
A GoPro. Plus, does a GoPro camera, does it send information back or does it just collect
Dude, I
it
think
on
it
a
just
card?
records. I don't know.
Okay.
What, do we have a
You have to
video
get a
guy that
SIM
knows the answer to
card.
this?
You know what I mean?
there's not a SIM card.
Can you stream it
Is
back
there?
to
It's called a
source?
swim card there.
In the newer ones, you might be able to stream it. I mean, I feel like they probably could do it live on it, but the one that we have here, no, it's all on the card.
Honestly, like,
Yeah, we
That was
know.
a pretty mid answer from
You know what I mean?
Randy. Like,
I think
my
he
extra
answered it.
opinion is maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you, Randy.
This studio is still not wireless, so like, why did we?
Too many
expect
wires in
anything
here.
different?
Wow.
Yep. Tomorrow's officially going to be the 6th month of the year, which means that we're gonna be halfway through, and there's still a lot of wires here.
All the wires.
A
Are
lot of
still here,
fucking wires in
actually.
the studio.
Now that I look around.
Yep.
Interesting.
Completely wireless by 2024.
State of the art, we are
That's what
not.
Randy said. He told me that at a dinner.
Are you guys ready for the other news story in the animal kingdom from the weekend?
Yes.
Dylan probably looks at this story and is like, yeah, why is this fucking news, bro? I could fucking do this.
When I saw croc and not alligator, it immediately shocked me. I think of the croc as more vicious than the alligator.
I don't know the
larger.
difference, man. I know both of them can live forever.
In a vacuum cleaner, though.
Yep.
They have to be inside of
says-
a Dyson.
A man successfully prizes? Like, what does this mean?
I'm wondering that
like,
too.
yo, like, how British are you, dog? Crocodile jaws off his head after being attacked. So our man was getting his head bitten off by a crocodile, and he fashioned his way out. Dude, that's what's up.
I thought they had just like real strong jaw, real strong bite.
Crocodiles have a stronger bite, stronger jaws than an alligator. And
Which
also,
one's bigger?
you do not fuck with a crocodile because they're saltwater, and you know they'll pull up with that Salt Life sticker on their truck.
Dude, they'll fucking
You not
they'll
fuck
curb
with those
stomp you with their
guys.
fucking Salt Life sticker in the
Those
background.
dudes are carrying.
Their Dodge Ram.
Yeah. It's like you might think I'm chill because of the Salt Life vibes, but don't let that fool you.
Wow.
Dude, our man was just out there snorkeling, and this thing fucking got on his head. How annoying would that be?
So where was he?
In Queensland.
And that, of course, is, I know where it is, but for people who don't, it's
I would assume that it's in like obviously like we know like probably such as
It's Australia. right?
Obviously, yeah.
that was my guess, but like BBC does not do a good job of explaining that it's Australia.
To be fair, you are referring to an Instagram post.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
true.
I'm on the Grom. Will to freeze.
That is an unfair represent. The photo that they chose to use.
They used a baby
It's
crocodile.
a baby croc.
Yeah.
You're making this guy look like.
If I'm Marcus McGowan, 51, I'm emailing the BBC and being like, you need to update this with a
Yeah.
much more legit picture of a crocodile.
Maybe it was a baby because, like, if it's a full size croc, it's not going to just let your head go. Your
Yep.
head's going to explode like a cantaloupe.
Y'all ever see videos of these dumbass like crocodile handlers
Yes.
who in captivity will like, oh, watch, I'm going to put my head in between its jaws and he's not going to bite down, and like maybe like a drop of sweat will like hit their tongue or something, and it'll just clamp down on these idiots. Stop doing that. It's not even that impressive.
You think we need to stop wrangling gators?
I think so. And if
Yeah.
you do happen to be around one, don't put your head right between its teeth.
No. Quit trying to most the gator.
Yeah. Just it might end well for you, but it might not. And
Didn't
if
you
it
say
doesn't,
you were going to mow some gator tails this weekend?
of course, you're referring to cocaine.
I don't know how that would work exactly, but I bet you could find a way.
Gator tails are actually fried gator tails is really good.
Never had it.
It's
No
good.
desire.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, dog.
I've had
Get
crocodile.
in there.
If I've had crocodiles at the tail,
Evangeline Cafe, Dave. They have them and they're good.
Yeah.
if you eat crocodile, is it always the tail or is it something else?
I don't know. I've never had anything but the
Do they
tail.
kill the animal in order to get the meat, or is this like the animal dies and we just repurpose it?
I don't know the answers to the questions that you're asking, but hopefully they
Is there a
do it.
slaughterhouse that's just for like crocodiles and alligators?
Hopefully they use the crocodile the most efficient way possible.
They
Or the
don't.
gator.
There's no way. They make boots with the other part.
Boots with the fur, gator tails. I don't know what else you
Does
can
cocaine actually come from
Uh,
gators?
use. Yeah.
Dope necklaces with like gator teeth.
There you go.
I have a gator orc. I'd actually have to look at what the difference is between their faces, but I have one at my parents' house that I'm going to be staying at this weekend. Not to ruin
Gay.
this weekend of fun.
Gator boots. You know that song?
You'd totally get your head bit off by this thing. There's no way you'd be able to get it off.
If the 51-year-old Marcus McGowan could do it, then your boy could do it too.
He's not that much older than you.
Does it work in his favor that he has a abnormally large head?
McGowan?
No, with Dylan.
Oh. Yeah, it might,
Maybe.
but it might be easier for it to clamp down if it's like if you got a big head that fills the space, you know?
I don't know if that makes much sense.
I think I see what you're saying.
Like
like,
how
let's
much can they
compare-
actually open? You know, like Dylan's head might be so big that it just like once it gets in, like it can't get out.
More surface area on your melon is what Will's saying.
Have you ever had like your jaw cramp up while eating like a absolutely stacked turkey sandwich?
Oh my
It
Dude,
might be
I'm-
like that.
I've had my jaw cramp up when I yawn before. Like my mouth gets stuck open.
Dude,
Ever
that's a
happened to
big
you?
ass yawn, my
Has that
guy.
happened to you?
No,
Oh, it's so
only turkey
uncomfortable.
sandwiches
Well, it hurts, man.
or burgers.
Yeah, it reminds me of the time that my mouth got stuck on a big Montana from Arby's.
Really?
Yeah,
I get it.
it was a fucking big Montana.
They got the meats, man. You forget that. A lot of people do.
It's my own fault. I should have taken off some of that roast beef, but I didn't.
I'm watching season 3 of Love Island UK. Montana's kind of bad.
To him, I didn't even know that they went there.
Montana's kind of bad. Oh, it's a young lady named Montana. Anyway, we can move on.
Where's she
that.
from?
Montana.
Montana.
Is she?
No, she's from the UK.
Interesting.
I don't even remember Montana.
Might want to give it a little search.
Oh, I remember Montana.
She's bad, right?
Nah.
Are you kidding?
Ah, whatever, dog.
You don't know anything.
What's
No
the
offense.
move if you get caught up by a gator? Because like once they start the death roll, like you're done, right? You're not gonna escape the death roll.
I think you got to straight Fred Durst it and keep rolling
You just
until
try
it
to-
stops.
You try to just shove your thumb right up its bum.
Mhm.
What Will just did there, I don't like.
Yeah, you got to keister it. Tell me an alligator wouldn't be shocked if you just put your thumb up his butt.
You know where to find a gator butt.
It's on the ass. It's on the gator ass.
You gotta
Right
think
under
it's
the tail?
somewhere in the tail region.
Right under the tail, like a dog.
Yeah.
Probs. I don't think that's the move. You know, like, sharks are supposed to like gouge their eyes or punch them in the nose or something.
I just don't trifle with these things, man.
You just,
That's the best course of action.
Mm-hmm.
I would just hug it and hope that it had a wound that hadn't healed fully on its head,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind of just hold it into my suit jacket until it just got the fuck out of there.
Yeah. I'd try to make out with it until it got so sketched out that I had to swim away.
They're scary animals, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sharks.
Gators.
The sharks too. I was talking about
Crocodiles?
Crocs, man.
Yeah. It's weird that people in Florida just have to deal with that.
And pythons that are everywhere.
Yeah. Speaking of pythons, I don't know what somebody did in that bathroom earlier.
Don't look at me. They leave a snake in there? What do you mean? What happened?
Yeah, what?
Just saying.
Damn, did someone go full send?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We should do a stream room with Shooter.
McGavin?
No, the movie
Oh,
referenced previously on the show.
it's good, huh?
Happy Gilmore?
I just think no, we didn't we do that? That was I don't want to spoil Randy's show, but no, we did not do that in stream room. Okay, cool. We did a bunch of other movies people loved. Six Underground mainly.
Gator boots.
You know what else people love? Discounts.
Facts.
You know where you can get a discount? Stamps.com. A lot of people out there that are just working tirelessly behind the scenes doing stuff. It's not easy to fulfill orders. It's not easy to go ship stuff. You know, there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through. Stamps.com makes it easy. When every person, moment, and penny counts in your business, you can't afford to take any of them for granted. Stamps.com gets it because for the last 25 years, they've been working with businesses like us to save time and money. So you can focus on your business, knowing Stamps.com has all your postage needs covered with premium discounts and great rates. It's a post office in your office. With Stamps.com, all you need is a computer and a printer, and then they send you a free scale. Yes, I said they will send you a free scale, especially if you use our code. So you'll have everything you need to get started. If you need a package to get picked up, you can easily schedule it through the Stamps.com dashboard. Huge plus there. They even have premium discounts. Running a business isn't cheap. We all know that. But guess what? They can get up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates. Plus, Stamps.com automatically tells your cheapest and fastest shipping options. For 25 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. Get access to USPS and UPS services you need right now from your computer anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting. Just vibes. And really cheap postage.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
That's a real selling point here.
Set your business up for success when you get started at Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code CIRCLINGBACK, all one word, for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter circling back, no space between it, just circling back, and you'll get set up. Like we said, it's a 4-week trial, free postage, digital scale, Stamps.com/circling back. Thanks to Stamps.com for sponsoring this podcast. Let's go to the Villa. We just talked about a little Love Island action, but guess what? Love Island's returning this month, and we're going to be covering it because we're savages who love Love Island.
Do we have
excited.
Do we know where?
It's an island.
South Padre, down South Texas way.
I would guess they're going to Mallorca.
Really?
I don't know. They could be going to South Africa.
So we don't know.
They could be going to a number of places.
No, but I'm just naming places they've gone before.
That's true, yeah.
Randy, can you start putting some of the Islanders up on the screen for us today? Today we have all 10 Islanders. They're new. And we're going to break them down. If you're watching on YouTube, youtube.com/circling back, you can see the actual screenshots of all these people. We got Beautician Rushi. She's bringing glam and big energy to the Villa.
Okay. She's going to be fun. Little bundle of fun. I don't know.
She looks innocent to me. I'm not too worried about her.
Does she?
I don't know. None of them look innocent. Like you're on Love Island. Like the point of the show is to hook up in public on national television in front of a lot of people.
She's bringing big energy though. That's pretty cool.
And glam, dude.
And glam.
And glam.
Okay.
Rushi, she's a book that I'm yet to read.
Yeah, they haven't given us very much.
I haven't seen this name before.
No, I'm not familiar. Do we know her whereabouts?
I think she's on Love Island.
I just want to know if there's somebody from Essex. Because I typically fuck with the people from Essex. Good folks.
I still don't
the Jersey of England.
I still don't totally understand like the vibe around Essex.
Yeah, I don't either. I think one character in a show from the last few years is from there, and I've just latched on and assumed that's how everyone is.
She said, I'll definitely bring the fun, but I'm also quite a direct person. I say what's on my mind, so I'll bring up some honesty too. She'll say whatever the hell she wants.
She's going to keep it one hundo.
Can't have a filter if you're going to be on this show.
She's from Sutton in South London, Dave.
Yep. South London, Southeast.
Out round
Solo.
Berkshire way.
Probably.
That's Hathaway. Get it? Berkshire Hathaway?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't even know if that's a real town. I just said something that sounded British.
We have go to the next one, Randy.
That's just a bad photo. I don't know why they did this to him.
Why?
I just think that's a goofy photo.
We got Tyreek. Dude, that's a good pose for Tyreek. Look at his traps, dude.
I know. He just kind of
He went trap on him. I'm like, Dylan.
I don't know.
Tyreek is a 24-year-old semi-pro footballer from Essex.
There we go.
There's your Essex.
There we go.
Bro.
Now I'm back in.
Okay.
Semi-professional.
Like Tom.
Was Tom semi or was he pro?
I think he was technically pro, but like I don't think Tom he definitely needed to think of moves after his career was over.
So is this dude getting a paycheck to play soccer? That's what I want to know. Semi-professional.
I don't know. It's probably very convenient for him that this is starting right after the season ends, and he's not going to have to miss anything. Unlike Tom, who was just like, you know what? Fuck my career.
They're probably giving him like 500 pounds.
What if you told Tom as a
Too much
kid,
weight.
like that you were like, hey, dude, so you're going to work your entire life to become a professional football player. And once you do, you're going to get off there and you're going to go on Love Island.
But here's the kicker. You're going to have to hook up with really, really hot chicks.
Yeah.
And let's be honest here. If you're a semi-pro soccer player, this is a much better career move or career opportunity for you to be on Love Island.
It's true. It's true.
Tom probably knew he didn't have the game.
You get that Instagram clout, Dave.
Let's go to the next one, Randy. Molly. She's an actress.
Okay.
Ooh, she's swapping the stage for the sunshine, Dave.
What's the actor? What's Davide's quote for actress?
She's an actress. She's an actress. She's a liar.
We had an actress last season too who was quite controversial. And also a boxing ring girl. What was her name again?
Was she an actual actress?
She was an actress.
Olivia.
Olivia, that's it.
In order to be an actress, don't you have to act in things?
Well, maybe
she's a liar.
Stage work.
You got to watch Davide's season, Dave.
Maybe she had her career ruined by a viral video and like has to go about teaching acting classes. Maybe. Just saying.
You think she'll have a master class?
You guys haven't got that far. I'm sorry.
What in what?
Never mind.
Love Island season 9?
Yep. This is good. Where's she from?
I don't know where she's from, if I'm being honest.
No, but no Americans this season?
I don't think so.
I just
don't
want
think
one
so.
dumped in there just to see how they're treated and how they just interact.
They put one on the Australia one once. He was dude was from Florida.
Yeah. I think that's the move. If you're going to poach somebody from America, you got to go Florida, man.
But he was there for 3 days because he was the ex of one of the regulars, and she was like, you're out of here.
I feel like bringing an American into the UK one just isn't right. There's something about it that doesn't sit well with me.
You've kind of latched onto this show to get away from Americans a little bit.
I just think that the crop of Love Islanders for the US
What a crop.
don't compare to the crop for the UK. And so I feel like you're just getting a lame version of America if we send them over there.
I don't want to be rude, but I just scanned. I went through all these guys real quick. They're not in good enough shape for Love Island UK.
Dude, let's hear from our friend George, Randy.
You have all the time you want to get in shape for this show, and everyone on the show historically has been just absolutely shredded. And you show up looking like this?
Maybe they're secure with their body.
I'm not happy with George. I think George is going to suck.
It looks like a boner.
This says that he's a business development executive from Bedford. He's 24 years old. And it says, dad jokes at the ready. Will George be the boy to take home to meet the parents? Just the dad joke line just makes me think that we're getting Will 2.0 and it's going to suck.
Saying that you do dad jokes is like saying you're fluent in sarcasm. It's just like kind of the men's version of that.
It's like saying you're not funny, but you know things that some people would consider to be funny and you can repeat them numerous times.
Like this guy doesn't even have kids to my knowledge. Like you can't just steal valor like that, my guy.
Facts.
Yeah, my culture is not your costume, buddy.
Yeah.
You know who is coming back?
Impregnate once.
You know who's coming back?
Who?
Maya Jama.
She's my Jama. She's Maya Jama.
Just saying.
Let's go to the next one, Randy. Okay. We got a Dublin. Yeah, Mallorca. There you go. We're going to Spain. Says
There it
goodbye
is.
Dublin, hello. Why don't they say hola Mallorca? Wouldn't that make more sense?
To go to the same villa, they always mix it up a little bit, right?
I don't know. They have a couple different villas, but I think they've made a large investment in the most recent villa from what I was reading last season.
Is it gonna be bad?
We got a real estate agent. She's a real estate
Oh,
professional,
a fellow
Dylan.
real estate professional.
So if you're walking off
Welcome.
the line, are you walking off? You're going to
Milady?
go up there for Catherine.
Glaring lack of all all lowercase in her name.
It's
though.
true. Have you been to her LinkedIn yet?
No, we could probably find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Real estate agents?
I gotta say
Boring.
one thing that The Bachelor does or did better than Love Island. It's their pre-show hype for the contestants. I will give them that.
Yeah.
Now they fail in almost every other respect.
Every other one. Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just easier for us to talk about the dudes or the people from here because we know, like, we have some in our heads, like, oh, they're from California, they're going to be this guy.
That's probably fair. That's
Yeah.
probably fair. I don't know the vibe of like all the cities they're from. Go to the next one, Randy. I think we've got a
Okay.
yeah.
Dylan.
So
See
he's
what
a
I mean?
he's a French model, Dylan.
You see what I mean, Dave?
He's a French model.
yeah.
He's a problem. I'm not saying that like this is the best photo of all time or anything
That
like
dude's a
that.
model?
But yeah, he's a model. He's gonna be an issue.
Maybe we should move to France and be models if this dude's getting paid.
Wow,
Randy-
dude.
Randy like that
Why are you
one.
doing Medi like that?
He's not a hot dude. I
Dude,
don't
he
know.
puts the meh in Medi.
yeah, facts. Good for him though.
See, this is they're flying too close to the sun per this dailymail.co.uk article. It says upping the hunk factor on the show's French model Mehdi Edno, 26, who producers are said to be that is not the phrasing that they wanted for this photo. By
Let's
the
hear
way.
it.
It says that he's the next Davide.
Come on,
Please, please.
Davide,
Davide-
famously hot.
Get
And
the
this
fuck
dude
outta here.
are like 6 points apart on a 1 to 10 scale.
They're not on different waves, dog. They're on different oceans.
Don't compare this guy to David.
Get him out of here. Get Mehdi out of here, Dylan or
Oh.
Randy.
Okay.
Glasgow.
Okay.
Ella. Okay.
Ella,
Ella's got my attention. What up,
Mhm.
girl?
Looking for
Apparently,
her
she has
hubby.
award-winning looks. I would like to know what award she's won for this. Do they have maybe a beauty pageant out in
She's a
Glasgow?
model.
Way?
Maybe she was like best looking in her high school yearbook.
Did you ever win any awards in high school?
Cutest couple.
You did.
That's lame, dude.
I'm no longer with the person that I won it with. However,
Wow.
Yeah.
Apparently, wasn't that cute.
People age.
I got class flirt.
look at you old flirt.
Yeah, bad boy. I won a design award.
That's cool.
You know, I won the invention convention 2 years in a row.
Really? What'd you invent?
It's not true.
What'd you?
I
oh.
did participate in it. I got a participation ribbon.
Good for you.
I won a design award, and I wasn't there to get it because I didn't realize that I actually was in the running to win it.
Oh, so Parks, after his team lost their last game, they lost every game. They all got medals and it had the number 1 on it. I was like, I just feel like I feel like you guys aren't in first place.
Well, you got the platform. What do you think about that?
I'm just saying, man.
Is that how many goals they scored this season? How many goals they scored this season?
As a team,
Yeah.
you probably averaged 2 a game.
Okay.
That's
You're
just
not
not
getting
going to
shut
get
out.
it done. That's
Not
not
at
going to get
that-
it done at that
I
level.
got totally shut out my first year playing soccer as a kid. 0 goals for the team the entire time.
That
Not
ain't great.
Not great. Turns out my
Oh.
mom is not a Jose Mourinho.
Your mom coach?
Yeah, she
Love
coached. She
that.
coached so that I would join the team. She knew that I wouldn't do that. Go to the next one, Randy.
That's cute. That's mega cute.
Gas engineer Mitchell. I'd be making fart jokes around him all the time. Mitchell could be a problem. I could see Mitchell.
Yeah.
I could see Mitchell doing some work in this villa.
He stands out among the
He's
others.
most likely to act up in Casa more.
Are the dudes less tatted than years past? I feel like I have not seen tats on these dudes.
I don't know.
One of them had a sleeve.
You had a sleeve?
One of them did, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the reason I don't have any tattoos is because, like I've always said, you just can't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
I've been designing my sleeve for a few months now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna fill it. Phil, our friend who got a sleeve.
Every time I think I'm like ready to do it, I see an ordinary looking dude with like a lot of tats on like his forearm, and I'm like tats used to be reserved for like badass people, And like
How do you
now
know they're
everybody's
How do you know they're ordinary, dude?
just
You don't know what they're doing behind the scenes.
Any old square can
this
get one
motherfucker
now.
is ordinary, and I'm pretty ordinary too.
Are you talking about Randy?
Facts.
And I don't want somebody to say that about me. No, not you. Randy's not. Randy, according to Brett, tore multiple quads last night.
Yeah, how's your quad doing,
Which
Randy?
You do have 2 quad muscles. Is that? Can you confirm?
I didn't tear them. I'm pretty sure I didn't tear them. I just very much pulled them, and it's not great. I washed up, man. Hey, washed.
On brand.
If you tear a quad, like I feel like you're not walking.
Yeah,
you're in
no,
excruciating
It wasn't,
pain.
but it was a lot of pain. But Dan might have torn a calf.
We need an update on
Dan.
Monday of the entire softball team that you guys have put together because I'm worried about you guys. Go to the next one, Randy. Only got a couple more. Jess.
Oh, I'm getting Queen Victoria vibes here.
Yeah.
If you guys remember that season of The Bachelor.
Oh, is it the S strands?
It's giving Queen.
Remember the strands that we talked about with intern Callie?
What specifically?
What are they called? Come on.
He's talking about slut strands.
I'm talking about slut strands.
I think I'm going to
She
be a
has them.
slut for the next person that gets listed here.
Oh,
Randy, hit us.
She has a long list of icks.
Give me Dre.
Oh, fuck. Good hairline.
Dude, 21-year-old Dre.
y'all forgot about
Andre
Dre.
from Dudley. Dude,
See-
he's from Dudley. He's an econ graduate.
We can't talk about this
He's a
show.
clothing brand entrepreneur.
Acknowledge what I just did.
I think Andre's going to be a problem.
Acknowledge what I just did.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to
You
you.
took a
I was trying to
very,
give context for people that aren't watching at home.
I said y'all forgot about Dre.
Yeah,
No, I didn't. We're literally talking about him right now.
You don't have to make the connection.
I didn't
every
even know
time
who
that
Andre
it's
was
there.
right before this. Like, how would I forget about someone I didn't know existed? You don't get it.
Dude, Andre 3 Stacks?
No,
is a
this is a
good-looking
different
guy.
Andre.
Oh,
It'd be
okay.
so weird if they had Andre 3000 on Love Island.
That would be weird.
Yeah, this dude's a power player.
I'm worried about. Yeah, I think Andre's going to be doing just fine for himself in the villa.
Dude, Andre's got good chat, I can tell.
I'm gonna put him on my people to watch list.
Okay.
So I'll be watching him. Like,
Your
okay.
PTW.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Proprietary list.
It's time.
The first bombshell they bring in, I know it's just going to rock our freaking you-know-what's off.
Fucking dicks, dude.
Yeah. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the word you were looking for.
Yup.
That's the word.
Yup.
That's
I
the
hope
word.
they bring in a dude who's just hilariously jacked. Like just uncomfortably swole. Just to like make the other dudes be like, ah.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's
Give us
gonna,
Davide.
It's going to rock the foundation of the villa.
Bring Davide back.
Fuck. That's too much heat, dog.
Oh shit! You hear that? It's time for This Weekend in Fun, presented by our friends at R.O.W. Backer 20 gets you 20% off everything on the R.O.W. site. There's a lot of good stuff out there, a lot of gas. I was doing a little packing last night. I don't want to ruin my weekend in fun, but I'm playing some golf this weekend up in Michigan. And yeah, R.O.W.'s a major player. Polos, quarter zips, shorts, joggers,
Yes.
athletic tees,
Someone say rowback polo.
hats.
They also have a women's line out now,
Major
too,
shout out to
which
skirts, dog.
I haven't personally tried on myself, but I imagine they're just as great as the men's line.
I would wear one of the skirts if given to me.
Okay.
It might help my swampe out on the course.
Backer 20 will get you 20% off at checkout. Load that cart because it is a one-time use code.
What are you getting into this weekend, bitch?
Thanks for asking very rudely. Friday, I got the homie Friday. He gets out of camp at 1 o'clock. We're going to make a run to the bookstore. He's going to buy some books, keep him busy this summer. Dude, he loves books. That dude is a reading
Fritz likes
machine.
books too. I'm like, dude, dork.
Parks loves to read, and I'm going to keep encouraging that. It's good for him. Friday night, I don't really know. Probably, I don't know. I don't have much going on. Saturday, however, is a big day because we're celebrating the birth of our guy out there who owns a little piece of land out Pecos way. Brett's got a birthday party on Saturday that I will be going to, and I'm really excited for it. Hopefully it parlays into something else that night. So your boy's wanting to get loose. I haven't done that in a
I want to
while.
see a video of Brett just stumbling,
Yeah.
drunk.
I don't know if he has that gear.
I know. I've never
never
seen
seen
him
him
like
like that.
stumble before.
I want to low-key tie one on Saturday.
Okay, I think you can do that. You're allowed.
I think so
For the
too.
boys.
This kind of reminds me of like 5 years ago when you'd be like, dude, I'm gonna get so hammered.
Oh,
this
dude.
weekend.
And then I would.
And then you
Dylan would
wouldn't.
walk around the office at Grand X, being like, "I'm getting so fucked up."
No,
this
seriously,
weekend."
Saturday night is the night,
Dude,
and it's like 3 beers at Woodrow's, and like you're in an Uber at like 10:45.
catch me skinny dip in the lake.
You should avoid that lake.
by 6:30.
Don't
Don't get in
be
that
skinny
lake at
dipping,
night.
dude. So there's a guy peeing the other day. He was peeing behind a dumpster that you can see from our porch.
You see his crank?
No, but Fritz was out there just like staring at the dude peeing. His back was to us. And I was like, Fritz, stop, dude. And I kind of just wanted to yell down to the guy, like, hey, dude, like, there's a 2-year-old watching you up here. Like, put your penis away.
Yeah.
I don't want to rattle him though. It would have ruined his day.
When I pee on golf courses, I always like am aware of where the homes are,
Dude,
because the last
got
thing
to.
I need
people
is,
that don't are crazy.
You want to catch a charge?
No, I just don't. Yeah,
If someone came out of their house though and was like getting mad at me for peeing on the golf course, I would be so furious with them. Like, shut the fuck up.
If you buy a house that's on a golf course, you have to be ready to see a few dicks.
You got to be willing to see some penis.
there's gonna be some golf balls in your backyard.
And some dicks in your eyesight.
You might see some big ol'.
You might
Big ol'
see
dicks.
a young lady pop a squat at some point too. They got to go too.
We went to college with a guy who, when he pees on the golf course, he kneels down, gets on one knee, and
I've been there.
he pops it out the side of his shorts.
It's not a bad move if
It
you're
just
in
looks
a
weird.
heavily heavy residential neighborhood. I've done this in Mexico several times where like all the holes have just like rows of houses next to them. You got to pop a squat next to the cart and just take a piss.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it, Dave.
Yeah,
Sunday
tell me
probably
about
gonna be a family day. I got parks again. Just gonna chill, man. Might go swimming.
Read some books.
Probably will definitely go swimming. I think the weather's gonna be really nice, actually.
Hit him with some Grisham.
I don't think he's ready for Grisham yet. He's more like Hardy Boys, Goosebumps kind of stuff. He
Damn, I didn't know he was into wrestling.
He just finished a book about a bear attack, actually, which was kind of dope.
Sack.
Yeah. And that's it.
Was it called Cocaine Bear?
No.
I'm gonna skip right to Saturday because, of course, I'll be at Brett's, but I have a child's birthday party immediately before.
Pre-game, dude.
Yeah,
You're gonna pre-game the child's birthday party?
yeah, but I'm trying to figure out like how I'm gonna go. It's at Peace Park, which I don't know how I'm gonna get there because I don't think my wife and child are gonna go to Brett's because it's like 30 miles away. So I'm trying to figure out how this is going to go down. There's been talk of water taxis is maybe the best way to do it. I'm not driving. That's not in my bag.
You should get one of those things that like shoots you out of the water and makes you hover. You could just go take that. there.
the water jetpack.
Yeah.
Let's link for the transport.
Do you want my kayak? You can kayak there.
Let's link for the transport.
Hold on. Okay.
My kayak can only fit one
You
person.
can sit, he can sit on my lap.
Can I get from Lake Austin from your drop in to?
Yeah, you can.
Technically, yes.
Is
but
there some
It's a long
waterways?
kayak.
It's an
Long
all-day
kayak.
event for you. Though,
Yeah, it'll be
buddy.
trying on
But
those
when I-
shoulders of yours.
When I get there, that like the Michelob Ultra they toss me, that'll be worth it.
It's gonna be a lot of chop in the water too, which you're gonna have to deal with.
I was born in the chop.
That's true.
We'll figure out transportation.
We're gonna link.
It's the water taxi is turning out. It sounds very expensive, and I think that's what's going to happen here.
Do they have
Other than
water
that-
Ubers?
Wish we had a pledge. That would
Other
be
than
great.
that, yeah,
Are we gonna work you Saturday afternoon, taking us out to the lake?
those guys fucking suck.
Just
They don't
make
even
intern
answer,
Lauren drop you off.
they don't answer their phones.
Worst pledge class, dude.
Dude, there's shit. I'm not even paying dues this year. Other than that, that is about it. Well, I'm going inactive, Randy.
I respect that.
I got to work. I don't have time for it, dude. My parents cut me off. I dropped out of school and spent all the loan money on like a fucking new stereo.
Dude, that's kind of sick though.
You don't know what I got going on, Randy.
Does
you
everyone
judgy
know
little
someone
bitch.
who know like everyone knows one person, like whether it's well or not, who like took their student loan money and blew it on something
Yeah,
stupid, right?
absolutely.
I know one single person and like I will forever think of them as the dumbest person I've ever met.
Yeah, that's so bad.
No offense to that person.
Frat.
It is frat though.
Well, I
That's
want to hear. In addition to your weekend, I want to hear what your wellness routine leading up to the.
Hasn't been
Golf
good.
weekend is.
Yeah, I famously pulled my back last week, so I've been down bad, and I've just been rehabbing ever since. I've been doing a lot of stretching. I don't have a lacrosse ball, but I have something that looks like 2 lacrosse balls melted together, so that's been helping a lot. Just been doing a lot of just some interesting stretch routines, man.
Okay.
I got a massage on Monday. She absolutely just worked me out, and so I've just been. It's all preparation.
Did you
right
wear
now.
jeans?
You have to wear jeans to the massage. Yeah. I'm a no feet person during massages. Does that make sense to you guys? No feet. Don't
Tick-
touch my feet.
Is it because
Oh.
they're ticklish?
Yeah.
You can touch the shit out
Now,
of
if you touch my foot, I might buck like a Bronco,
You don't
baby.
like a foot rub?
Dude, fuck no.
Oh, I love
Fuck
a
no.
foot rub.
And so, this is all preparation for a little golf excursion up in northern Michigan. I'll be staying with my parents, so it's not your traditional golf trip. You know,
I kind of love that.
it's kind of great not having to worry about like price of
Are you going
anything.
to sleep in your childhood bed?
No, I'm gonna sleep in a single bed.
Not the race car?
No, it's not my favorite bed to sleep in. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'll be honest. So yeah, tomorrow I'm playing Crystal Downs. It's a bucket list course for your boy. It's hard to get on. Probably gonna eat my lunch, figuratively.
God,
Hopefully they have good lunch there though too.
Tube Socks is going to go low.
He's
I
gonna
can
go
feel
low.
it.
Tubes is going low. We'll see. And Friday, you know your boy's playing 36 holes. We out here just fucking playing.
Ooh.
Gonna have an all-you-can-eat dinner that night. Very excited about that. And then Saturday, I'm playing in the morning and gonna get that round of golf out of the way. Spend the rest of the time with my parents. Vibe out.
Just
chill.
going to be a quarter zip in the morning situation?
It may, very, very, very much will be.
Love
yeah,
that.
yeah. We got a high of 80 tomorrow, and then the rest of the weekend we're mid 70s.
Oh, my God.
Sign me up. Perfect weather. Couldn't be happier. Can't wait for them to lose my bag tomorrow on my way up to Michigan and just have to go back to the drawing board.
What airline?
I don't know. I think Delta actually. Shout out to my Delta fam out there.
Okay.
Sally's like a medallion member or some shit. I'm not, so I have to pay for my bag to get checked tomorrow. On my broke boy grind. It's fine though.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. I love Delta. I ride for Delta. I ride with Delta. I'm doing it tomorrow, obviously. Use
I've heard
code-
a lot of good things lately about Delta.
They're my goat. I think
Yeah.
overall they do a good job.
They do.
You know me, I'm straight up Spirit. Spirit and Allegiant.
Hey man, if I could choose to fly out of the Spirit and Allegiant terminal tomorrow, I would.
It's so refreshing to go to a small terminal. Not have to deal with the ruckus.
I'll be flying into an airport tomorrow that has 4 gates.
That's sick, dude.
A, B, C, and D.
Okay, man.
Let's get out. Let's get out of here. Let's call it a day.
And for the numerous people who are sending me the Instagram post of my tweet, it's catching steam again. I've seen it. So
Why
thank
didn't you get tagged in that? They tagged the first guy.
I don't know. It's bullshit.
Who Parks?
No, they tagged Dylan was not the lead off slide, which I thought kind of wronged him.
It's a mistake on that guy's part.
But they tagged the first guy, and I'm like, you could have just tagged all of these people.
I tweeted that once too. I did numbers.
I saw that. That was a good tweet.
Thank you.
Bye.